summer and winter. But the reason why this occurs is because our bodies take a lot of cues from the environment.
Sure.
And sunlight, or ambient light, if you will, is a very strong cue for our body to maintain the wakeful state.
Okay, and we get vitamins from the sun as well, right?
That's right, that's right. You know, with exposure to sunlight in certain limited amounts and appropriately done,
Sure.
you make some vitamin D. Of course, our milk now has it as well, so it's not as much an issue, but exposure to sunlight does help a lot of us reset our clocks and get the actual feeling of being awake. So people who tend to get very unmotivated or tend to get extremely lazy during the holiday season, or when the daylight hours are shorter, it's a good idea to get more exposure to sunlight than you otherwise would.
Okay, and what are ways to, besides the sun, to improve our mood and how we feel during the holiday season?
Well, the best thing is exercise. You know, especially exercise outside. That way you combine both.
Okay.
You know, it helps your body kind of be more awake and get things moving, and at the same time also gets you exposure to sunlight, which helps that other cue make you, you know, to make you more awake. Other relevant things obviously are to limit your alcohol consumption and also to eat more healthy and maintain the diet that you eat during the rest of the year.
Okay, any types of medications that help out or things that you recommend?
Well, there are some medications that can help out, but if your situation is bad enough to warrant that, for example, if there are people around you that are starting to get concerned about the way you are, or if you feel that you're really having difficulty maintaining your normal lifestyle, it's a good idea to see your physician.
Sure.
And they will actually get you on certain medications that may help modify your mood or help stabilize your mood.
Okay, well, some good advice there. Thank you, Dr. Vijay, for joining us this morning.
My
And remember,
pleasure.
the doctor is in every Sunday to answer all of your medical questions. So if you have a topic you'd like us to discuss in the future,
Situation is bad enough to
the time now is 6:52, and that was a live look at SPID thanks to our tower cam. And of course, the holiday season is upon us, and many people will be feasting on turkey or ham in the next couple of days and all of the trimmings. But what is on everyone's mind is the weight gain after the holidays and all of that food. But this morning, the doctor is in to tell us how the body goes through eating big meals and the hidden things that pack the most calories. So what do we need to watch out for?
Well, the most important thing is to not vary from your routine if that's possible. See, what ends up happening is during the holidays, there's many cues that our minds see in terms of family get-togethers and hot, warm, nice foods loaded up on the table. And many of us vary significantly from our routine. We stop exercising, and we eat a whole lot more during these times. So I think the important thing to keep in mind is, as much as possible, try not to vary.
Okay. When we see some beautiful spreads on the table, so how much does the average American gain eating all of those traditional potatoes and turkeys and all that stuff? What's the average?
You know, there were studies back a few years ago, and many people would tout a significant weight gain, but the largest study that I could find shows a measured 1 pound weight gain only during the holidays each year. Now, if you think about it, 1 pound, well, does that really mean anything? Well, in isolation, it doesn't if you're able to lose it. But this study shows that that's the amount of weight gain that's sustained. So you figure in about 10 years, now you're gaining 10 pounds.
Oh, wow.
20 years, 20 pounds. So before you know it, in about 20, 25 years, you're significantly overweight just because of the holiday season. So it's important to try and avoid that.
Okay, yeah, definitely some good advice there. But what about the New Year's resolution? People say, okay, I'll eat during the holidays, and then come New Year's, I'm gonna get it all off. What would you say to that?
I would say, unfortunately, you can